Hello, hello, continuing with the opening. So this is, oh my, can't even fit in here. Heavy hitters. I should change the camera setup, but we're gonna go with this. So it's the night, it's Friday morning. I have opened one case of heavy hitters, my very first case just now, which I should have uploaded. And then now this is going to be case number 2. I'm searching some logistics for my online shop, Seho at Card Market. And some legendaries and marvels for myself. And yeah, I left the cards on the table, so we've had 2 legendaries. On average, we should have gotten 1 per case, on average. So let's see if today, or now in this video, we can find a marvel. So I've gotten used to the pack order. I've seen that there's these small. We start with a cold foil rare, Miller's Grindstone. Right. The tokens, the expansion slots, the perforated tokens, half size. Then there's other class cards in the expansion slots. Some reprints, of course, but not big ones. Basically commons and rares I've seen. Yeah, all in all, card quality not perfect. If this continues, it's going to be hard to get 10 graded cards, at least with PCG. Here's a nasty surprise, and this one is not that damaged. The foil one I've gotten was very bad. A Sonata Galaxia, this is foil. Looking great, right? And the token. So we have a Patreon. I do have a Patreon. Why do I keep saying we? Because when I say we, I already think about this little club, this family, the patrons and I sometimes open live, and then those guys are in the chat, and judge, jury, executioner. This is non-foil. And then, you know, people get their case openings. Basically, it's like this. I offered 20 early bird Patreon slots. Double down on foil. This should be a good one. I'm not perfectly sure yet, but I have the feeling after watching a bunch of videos that this is going to be good for play. So Patreons do get some benefits. For $5 a month, they get 10% off my single cards. They get case openings for less than they usually should pay on card markets. They do get some exclusive content and chats. Show no mercy. But most importantly, you know, it's not about those few bucks. It's about the support that I get, because I do all these expected value videos, and I keep doing this. I keep releasing this, and also some other special topics every once in a while. And people just like that. And if you want to support, you can just click on the video descriptions of my videos. There's always Patreon linked. It would be great to get these 20 people together. So enough of that. I usually don't do all this. Please like and subscribe and share and do a handstand, and then no, it's you can do whatever you want. It's nice to have you all here. I've had 3 giveaways so far. Good giveaways at 100 people, and then 250, and then at 500, and for sure I'm gonna do another one at 1,000. This is like the ultimate end goal, right? 1,000 subscribers. This would be the point where you actually do get money from ads. I will never ever put extra ads onto my videos. but it should level out to about like 50 cents to €1 per video. Huh. Boy, I wouldn't get rich, but what is this called? Coercive tendency. Coercive tendency. Yeah. So enough of that. Let's focus on those cards. Like I said, card quality is not good. I have damages basically on all those cards. It's not because I'm opening those packs the wrong way. They're just damage on the bottom. Sometimes damaged on the top. Over and over I see this. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, also, yeah, for my patrons, I do this grading thing. So, PCG grading bulk costs 15 per card. Usually it's 20 per card. So, if I turn in 50, that's cheaper. And what I do is I collect cards from my patrons, which they get either in pack openings, and I'm just gonna keep the good stuff here and send that for grading, or they send me their good stuff. I am personally turning the cards to be graded in at PCG Germany, and also I'm gonna pick them up. So, yeah, people can participate on this saving. I didn't quite decide. I mean, it's a bunch of work, and it's quite the. It takes, you know, time and money to get there. But I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get rich. It should level out at like 17 or 17.50 per card. So yeah, I think that's a fair offer, and that's the thing we could do more often, I guess. Now, box 2 of case number 2. Shall see if we find something good. So far that box was nothing, I guess. I mean, we don't know what double down and foil will be like. I'm gonna sell this for sure. I just don't know how much I'm gonna charge yet. And then I don't know if I'm gonna sell this or if people are undercutting each other and undercutting me by far. The next 1 or 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks, will be like checking card prices several times a day, adjusting up or down, maybe even getting more cards when I see those are hot. I'll do expected value videos. I don't think it makes sense to write down all these prices on release day, but I'm surely gonna start on Saturday or Sunday, and then I'll check prices like every 2 days in my list, which I do manually because Card Market doesn't give API access at all. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the next like 2 weeks. It's all about heavy hitters there. If you want to get rid of your old stuff again, oh, look at this. There's a sand packing in foil. And then there's a Apex Bonebreaker again in foil. Well, coincidence or clumping, we don't know yet. This is legendary number 3, and I already had that. There's 10 different variants, and I have 3, and 1 is already here twice. All right. I have the feeling that this is not the strongest. I do believe that... Oh, tokens again. This is the wrong pile. I do believe that all the legendaries and all the marvels, and that's just my thought, there is the same number of all of those printed. So, ooh, raise an army. We are still 1 legendary ahead of what we should have. We should have had 2 rainbow foil legendaries by now. But we are already at 3. But we should, on average, get the first Marvel soon, since this is the second case. Here's a cold foil. Apex oh my clumping goodness. I have 4 legendaries ever drawn out of this, and this is the 3rd Apex Bonebreaker. This time in cold foil. Also again a damage on the bottom. But does it matter? No, the rest looks very good, so at first glance that's a good looking card. So this should be going into my collection. I want all those 5 legendaries in cold foil for myself. And then I'm gonna grade them and have them in a nice PCG slab. I have nothing, I mean, this is just, I chose this because it makes sense for Flesh and Blood. I did grade with Card Market before. I did buy a bunch of different graded cards from different companies. So it's not like I'm a fanboy or something, but I think those grades are pretty accurate. And we shall see. Tenacity, how that continues. Tenacity, generic. Yeah, alright. Okay, good. Whew, so I did do the monthly video yesterday, or like, I mean, being awake at night, it still feels like it's the same day than before, even if it's technically the time has already come after midnight. Anyways, I did do that monthly video, and we've seen that there's some sets are going up in price, some are going down in price, some availabilities are going up, some are down. More of those are going up in availability. At least offers on Card Market. I only compare Card Market. It's easy. I could do this for more things, but doing everything manually, there is a limit, right? There is a limit. This month in February, I'd like to break some records, at least for my sales. Blade Flurry. And we shall see if that works and how that works out. Last pack of box number 6. Should I count them in boxes? That makes sense. Right, I'm gonna put these cones away. Man, this is already so high. Next pile. Okay, so I think I'm gonna release these videos like one every day. I think we shall see. Last time I wanted to do the same with bright lights, and then I totally didn't do that. I made some live openings before and then uploaded those videos during the next weeks. Maybe I'm gonna do it this time. So next, this is box number 7. Haven't seen a Fabled, haven't seen a Marvel. We did have this one cold foil legendary though. And if I check Card Market again, the most expensive right now is Balance of Justice, and the most expensive legendary. I don't know if that order will be kept, but it seems like there's four cards up for sale already, and 190 for cold foil. Man, maybe I should do an expected value video at the first day. And then second place is cold foil Apex Bonebreaker. That's good, that's great. Right now 163 is the price. So Balance of Justice. We're gonna see it here in one of these videos. And then place number 3, cold foil legendary, Gauntlets of Iron Will. So again, right now, as it stands, the order is Balance Apex Gauntlets. Balance Apex Gauntlets. 190, 163, 160. Those are pretty close to each other. And then what else? The Aurum Aegis. So that one, just in cold foil, is 4th place. And last, and maybe least, oh, the Golden Sun in foil. Good stuff. Looks good, man. Looks great. I mean, that's Monarch vibes. And a little bit of Welcome to Wrath, and a little bit of Crucible of War. Man, that's cool. The least expensive is Grains of Blood Spill. But on the other hand, I mean, these were the cold foils. On the other hand, the rainbow foils start with the most expensive being Grains of Blood Spill. So this makes no sense at all. At all. And there's only one offer for some of those. So I really can't tell if any of these prices are even worth mentioning. But yeah, it's not like first day and prices already under 100 for cold foils. Oh, hold on. See, made a mistake. Here's the token pile. There is this KASSAI of the Golden Sand. I'm gonna have to go through this before I store those tokens away. So what I usually do is I'll take like all the cards, all the bulk out of 4 cases, and then I'm gonna sort them and put them into those boxes, those 3 or 4 row boxes. And then we're gonna have like 20 or 30 each, right? Commons, then some rares and the foils as well. I'm gonna put those away. And then the rest, I will store that away unsorted. Here's a cold foil. It should be 1 cold foil per box, should be. Maybe for Japan, maybe it's the same thing. Belgium print, exactly 1 cold foil per box. And Japan print, it's 1 on average, but you don't know how many are there. Could be 0, could be 2, could be 3. So, yeah, well, what was I saying? How fast can you forget what you've been talking about before? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Good. So, no Marvel in here, I guess. Ripple away. If this really is the case, that there's just 1 cold foil per. I mean, I've seen so many videos and there's 2 Marvels per box. Those should be Japanese print. That's at least what I think right now. We would see. It's gonna level out at the end. We're gonna find one. Don't worry. Right now we should find. I'm opening like 8 cases, and if I really upload 1 per day, it's gonna take you some days to see a Marvel, I guess. But with 8 cases, I should have 4 Marvels at the end of those 8 pre-recorded videos. That's the correct way to say it. Right. 3 packs to go in box number 7. Commanding Performance. Yeah, I've heard some good stuff about this. Some deck text, some deck buildings, some top 10 videos, some people talking about the meta in general. You know, I watched this, even though I'm really not good at this game. I actually did play last weekend again, but just kitchen table starter decks. It's just, I can't compete on any of those levels that pros do. Especially those that play several different games and they like win all of them. Hold on, that's the rare. Here. So, box number 8. That's today's box number 4. or this video's box number 4. Man, this is so confusing. So it is the night between, it's basically Friday morning. And should upload this on Saturday, I guess. I'm gonna go live for some of my Patreons. Here's the cold foil, so that should totally kill our chances for a Marvel. That's kind of sad, but well. Maybe we'll have a case with 2 Marvels. I mean, if there's one per box possible, we could have 2 boxes in the next case containing a Marvel. We could. And then also, I have never seen somebody pull the Fabled. Maybe I'm just not watching enough of those opening videos. But yeah, we should see if that ever will be possible. Oh boy, I'm gonna count my small. So theory busted. Here's a KASSAI of the Golden Sand in Marvel, the first ever Marvel I have in my hands, and this should even be the most expensive, the most sought after. Ooh, look at that. This looks just like those history pack hero Marvels. Oh boy. Oh boy. Awesome stuff. So it is slightly off-centered, as you can see, but the rest is really fine. So I'm gonna put this into a sleeve. Woo! Oh boy. And I'm gonna leave this here next to the Apex Bonebreaker. So let's summarize right now. This is case number 2 ever. I should be at 2 Rainbow Foil Legendaries and 1 Marvel. I am already at 3 Legendary Rainbow Foils and a Marvel. Plus I have the Cold Foil Legendary, where I absolutely have no idea how many of those I should have per box or per case. So that looks good. We already have quite some packs to open, and this releases quite some tension. Oh boy, KASSAI should be the best one. This is the adult. Whew. So seduce secrets in foil. So right now there is just one offer. Of course, this makes no sense. There is a price tag of 600 on Card Market. This makes no sense. I think people should sell this for half price right now. 300 for KASSAI, I guess. Should be a decent price point. Other than that, we have Kaio on second place, which is at 400. Also quite high in my eyes, but I'm just interested in the order. What people think is the, most expensive stuff. And then there is Victor. Of course, all those are the adult heroes, I guess. Betsy on 4 and the... What? Hold on. This makes no sense at all. And there's the other Kaio, which should be the young one. Is it Kaio without any words afterwards? Yeah, that's the young one. Okay, so if there are some words behind the hero name, then that's the adult hero. If it's only KASSAI, for instance, it's the young hero. Right, okay. So, adult heroes, KASSAI, Kaio, Victor, Betsy, Olympia. Alright. I personally thought Olympia would be in front of Betsy, but, it's an ongoing process, learning how all that develops. So, and then young Young is Kaio KASSAI Olympia. This makes no sense. Again, we don't have enough people offering this. We don't have enough sales. Betsy and Victor. Well, anyways, so Victor is already down there for 99, less than 100 for that Marvel. And so what's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario, again, we have a 10 euro Rainbow Foil Legendary. We have 50 euro Marvels. And that's the cheap ones. And then the expensive stuff, we have the most expensive cold foil legendary for 100 and the most expensive Marvel for 150. That's absolutely worst case. That would be the point where I absolutely do not earn anything. Yes, I already pay, let's really call it normal prices. I could have ordered on Card Market. I just didn't want to risk not getting delivered, you know. Standing order, non-foil. I really hope this one is the sheet. Alright, 2 more packs. Pressure is released. I am pretty happy with KASSAI on the floor, on the ground, on the table. My god, can't even talk anymore. And yeah. So far I did pay almost 600 and I think I could get the money back from these cards at least. Oh, I'm gonna keep 2 of those cards, so I'm far off getting back my money. Anyways, I'm gonna be back with case 3 in a bit. I'm gonna do a short break right here, right now. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.